Let me get right to it today. I have to talk a lot about relationships as I discuss my book. It's been happening all the time now where I'm discussing my book and we're talking about relationships because that is the subject of waiting for sex. Relationships. And so one of the topics that keeps coming up is how when we're in relationships, there's a control factor that happens. And so the question that I think it all boils down to is, are you for the streets? Now, you probably heard that expression when someone was talking about someone. They said he's for the streets or she's for the streets. And what that usually means is that this person will sleep with just about anybody. They're for the streets. More like the community, piece, whether it's a guy or a woman. This person is known to not have control over themselves. So, are you for the streets? That usually means you are a community piece. A community piece is someone who is sleeping around. They are, no holds barred and they sleep with anybody. And so this is a problem when it comes to a relationship. When people want to get into real relationships that's going to lead to marriage, going to lead to commitment, going to lead to a long time togetherness, a long-term relationship. Nobody wants to be with someone that's for the streets. And so this is part of what helps when you wait for sex. You wait to get physical because you get to know whether this person that you are interested in, you're considering, is for the streets or not. And the only thing that really determines that is time. Different situations, different scenarios that this person will get into will, prove whether or not the person is for the streets, because their control will be shown, whether they can say no or not, whether they give in to their physical desires at the drop of a hat, whether they can fall to temptation easily. All of this is seen with time. And so if you're rushing into relationships, you don't get to see whether the person you're with is for the streets or not. It's just no way. If you're just jumping into something with someone, there's no way to know unless you have prior knowledge of this person, unless you were already their friend. You really don't know. And so the question becomes, are they for the streets? Now, like I said, this is one of the reasons we want to wait.